It's in the game.
Season collision of teams ranked in the top 25, both with a chance to come up with a quality win and really build toward an excellent season today. Welcome to Notre Dame Stadium, the legendary home of the Fighting Irish, as we'll see the number 16 team in the land, the Purdue Boilermakers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Rumstreit. Let's get this thing underway. Inside the 10. And the return man brought down. It's decent yardage on that return. So, Purdue's offense comes onto the field for the first time today. Here we go. You can feel the juice in this building. What a privilege, Kirk, to be part of this rivalry game.
Well, there's nothing like rivalry games. You know, no matter what you've done all year, you get your opportunity to win this game today, and it can change everything.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. The gain moves the ball to the 34. So an early season test for both teams, a top 25 matchup. Both trying to get off to a quick start here, Kirk, and set the tone for the rest of this one.
Well, that's the beauty of these matchups early in the year. You're either going to come out fast or fall flat, and one of these teams will experience the latter. This game is crucial for kick-starting your team in the right direction for the season. These kind of games create that type of momentum that they can carry with them on a week-to-week basis.
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure and then come up with the first sack of the game.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. His sure hands. It's Tuggle. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big 3rd down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. Now you got some...
It's a fumble behind the line. Defense makes the recovery, a turnover.
That is tough for the ball carrier here because not only does he take a big hit, but now you're about to get an earful from your coach on the sideline after that turnover.
The offense, excellent field position to start this drive.
Let's go.
Keeping it on the ground here. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Dropping back, it's Carr. Receiver makes the grab. Brought down, but broke the tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Lets it fly to the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Williams. The tackle is made at the 4. It'll be 1st down and goal.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's 3rd down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 7. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Great job by the defense so far. It's 3rd and goal from a long way out. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
But when you have a big physical offensive line, you can wait to 3rd and goal and rely on them and the running back to get you a touchdown.
Try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes Purdue's offense back out on the field. That fumble in the last possession set up a touchdown. Can they bounce back from that costly error here? Gives it to the back. They stop him right at the 24.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on 1st down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this 2nd down.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. He bought some time, now lets it go. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They wrap him up after the completion, just short of the 1st down marker. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. They try to sneak it for the 1st. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there. The Boilermakers will send their punt team onto the field. He takes it at the 40. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? So here comes the first play of this drive. They're set up at their own 48. Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, that one's picked off. They get him down after a short return, but the interception gets the football back to the offense at the 36.
Well, a mistake by the quarterback of putting that up in the air, but a great play by the free safety. You know, you sit back and cover three. The center fielder is the free safety. He's got his eyes on the quarterback, and when that ball is released, he's got to show an athletic ability to be able to go find the football and come down with it for an interception.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Branch.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Third down play for this offense. Can he get there on the ground? And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. The intensity, Kirk, already evident this kind of rivalry game. Look, you played one of the biggest rivalries there is in Ohio State and Michigan. What was different about that?
Yeah, I think the emotions are flying around early. I think the team that's able to get down and just kind of settle in and play football is the team that jumps out to an early advantage. I always talk to Nick Saban about it. He's been in so many big rivalries as a coach. And he says, hey, what am I supposed to do? Get them more fired up when we play against an Auburn versus playing against a Mississippi State? No, we're going to be the same team every single time we go out. Kind of control those emotions is the team that's going to end up winning.
And the Boilermakers are going to keep this drive moving. Here comes a handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Handoff to the single back. Looking for the end zone, has a lane. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Boilermakers.
This is such a well-designed play here, Chris. The offensive line opens things up initially, but you can see the speed of the back and the effort by the receivers not to be selfish. These guys are blocking downfield. That's why he got that ball to the end zone.
And now the point after try to tie the game heading to halftime. And he knocks it right through. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. This should be the last play of the quarter. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Grab down the middle. It's Gilbert. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain in that play. So some early drama here. We're all even at the end of one. Let's take a quick pause and check out the stats from this first quarter. After a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Grab behind the line. It's Smith. Stop at the 43, but that's enough to make a first down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. To throw, it's Carr. Looking for his big tight end. Catch made in space. Look out. They finally tackle him all the way down to the 20-yard line. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Oh, a reverse. Nowhere to run. The defense swarms him. He'll lose 5 on the play.
The defense there showed incredible discipline on the backside contain, and that reverse wasn't going anywhere. Just textbook.
Defense swarms him on that first down play. Now they come up 2nd and 15 after the loss. Checks this down to the running back. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
They're able to get a short gain to make this 3rd down a little bit more manageable. But it is 3rd and long, so this offensive line's got to be ready, do a good job of communicating, and pick up any potential blitzes here on 3rd and long.
Bringing pressure from the pocket, delivers over the middle. Completion gains about 6 yards, but now it's a 4th down call. And the field goal unit coming on the field now. It'll be a 33-yard attempt here. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle.
Now, I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
The turn begins inside the 10. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. So Purdue's offense trots back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Quarterback will throw it off the run-pass option. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Well executed. He finds space and gets the 1st down yardage.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
And the runner takes off to his right. And they've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now on 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Deflected. The defense forcing the incompletion, brings up 4th down. And the Boilermakers will line up to kick it away.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. They'd love to stretch the lead here with a touchdown. Had to settle for 3 last time. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Well, they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break.
Okay, ready?
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. On the ground, it's Williams. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. They've got him at the 48, and that's a first down.
Big conversion there on 3rd down to the receiver. Quarterbacks love a guy that they can depend on in these kind of situations.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
That's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Drive stays alive with that completion for a 1st down. Linebackers moving around trying to confuse the offense. On 1st down, it's play action. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Not a great return, but the important thing, the pick wipes out his scoring threat. They'll set the offense up at the 31.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the 1st half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
Makes the grab. It's Joyner. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Caught over the middle. It's Branch. Play moves the ball to about the 45. That's good for a 1st down. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Purdue.
1st down here for this offense. Looking for a receiver. It's reeled in. It's Branch. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. The offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half. Here's the 2nd down play. And the wideout goes in motion. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Caught in the backfield. It's Joyner. That play moves the ball across midfield, and he set up with a 1st down at the 41.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. And he drops back in the gun. Grab down the middle. It's Branch. They bring him down, but a nice play moves the football to the 31 and a 1st down.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
And he shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the 1st down marker.
Man, where's the scouting report for this defense? You knew coming into this game this tight end was capable. That's his 5th catch in this 1st half.
And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle. Now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanted to make an adjustment for this critical down. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. This will be a 43-yard attempt. Knocks that one right down the middle. And that will tie the game here. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half. And talk about a good, competitive game so far. Not saying this has been the best first half we've seen in the history of these two programs, but they've matched each other's intensity, and the result has been, well, a good, competitive game so far. They don't call me the most creative man in broadcasting for nothing, you know.
The Boilermakers will kick this away to get the second half going. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field, trying to get something going early here in the second half and jump on top. Looking to pass here. Grab near the sticks. It's Gilbert. They finally grab the senior, but not before he leads the defense on a chase.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Makes the grab. It's Williams. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. To the air. It's Carr. He's running out of time here. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Those big guys up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And the pass is incomplete. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Out of the gun now on third down. A deep shot to the right. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
What a hit there on third down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big fourth down play.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And the punt heads out of bounds. They'll spot this ball about the 30. So the Boilermakers offense heads back out onto the field. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Joyner. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. To bootleg here. On the move now. He's going to pull it down and run. And a nice gain there in the scramble. He saw an opening and tried to get there with his legs.
The pressure just couldn't quite get to him there. They forced him out to his right on that bootleg, but give him credit. He held his poise, looked at the entire field, couldn't find anybody open, then he just pulled it down and picked up a nice gain.
That's a first down for the offense.
And the Boilermakers getting set on 1st and 10. Ball handed off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. takes the ball and heads to the left side. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And they run it right into a blitz. And that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. You're right. He shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. But it's incomplete, and that will now bring up fourth down. And the Boilermakers will have to kick this away. Coverage team brings down the return. Comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. This one has been a defensive stalemate. Let's see if the offense can get something going here. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
And a handoff as they run the counter play. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Dropping back, it's Carr. Receiver makes the catch. Looks like Notre Dame will have the first down.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Short pass finds the tight end. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
They'll run it here. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And the tackle is made as time runs out in the third quarter. Heck of a ride through a very competitive first 3 quarters as we check out some of the stats here. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Caught behind the line. It's Smith. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Throwing off play action. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. We finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout where they check it out. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Second down after that run on the previous play. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
They could use some yards here on third down. A field goal try would be from 54. Looking to pass. It's Carr. He'll take a deep shot. Oh, it's intercepted. A critical late mistake here. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Oh, Chris, you're in the fourth quarter. It's a tie game, and you throw an interception. Oh, my goodness. I know it's obvious, but you just got to take care of the football. It's that simple. Now their opportunity to take the lead is lost, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
And from the shotgun, an inside handoff.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
Grab down the middle. It's Tuggle. He stopped, but he gets a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. First down. We're going to throw the football. And it's incomplete. A very quick throw.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Single back takes the handoff.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation, much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Third down, out of the shotgun. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense. Tie ball game, late, and they're going for it on fourth down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Oh, they stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or then check him out. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Chris, we've seen backs have bad days before, but this is about as bad as it gets. This guy can't get positive yards. It's a combination of not using his vision, the offensive line not opening up any holes, and this offense as a whole is struggling, and that's why they're losing this game.
They get him down, but that's a solid game. Here we go, late in a tight game. This might be the biggest play so far, 3rd and 2. And they pick up the first on the ground. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. So on fourth down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. And it's good, right down the middle. That puts them in the lead the final couple of minutes. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. They'll return it from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes Purdue's offense back out on the field. So here we go. It could come down to this possession, Kurt. Sets up as a potential classic finish.
Well, Chris, after everything that's gone on in this field in a rivalry game, if you're a quarterback, this is what you dream about. Having the ball in your hands with a chance to lead your team down and potentially win this game.
Tight game, final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Now that's going to bring up a critical third down here as we're late into this football game and a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a first down.
Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. The Boilermakers line up on 1st and 10 now. Looking to throw it again. Caught over the middle. It's Branch. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Offense will need some big plays to get into field goal range. The clock, a huge factor here. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, that's what we call assignment football by the defense. They took away the back inside, and there's a perfect play to be able to stop an athletic quarterback on the option.
Here we are late in a one-score game, and they're going to go for it on 4th down. Maybe the last shot here. He's got it, enough for a first down. And the offense takes timeout with 26 seconds remaining.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
Catch is made down the middle. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. Tight game, final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Grab down the middle. It's Branch. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's 2nd and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. And a timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock. And a timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock. So out comes the field goal unit, one of the biggest moments in this kicker's life. Now with just 2 seconds remaining, this field goal attempt to force overtime. And that one's straight down the middle. And we are tied up now here in the 4th quarter. So tied up after regulation, we go to overtime. Remember, in college football, it's dueling possessions. In the second overtime, if we get there, you have to go for 2 points if you score a touchdown. And the third overtime, Kirk, just becomes a series of 2-point tries.
And I know that's your favorite, to see if we can get to that third series of these overtimes. I love extra football, so I'm looking forward to this. Let's see who's going to win it.
And the long march continues. Offense pushing the ball down the field. Looking for a gap. It's Woods. They bring him down at the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be first down. And the Boilermakers looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. It's a touchdown as they jump on top here in overtime.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
And the PAT is good. So here we go. A touchdown wins the game here, needing at least a field goal to keep things going. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Grab behind the line. It's Joyner. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards. Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Handoff heading left. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6. And here's the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. So 3rd down and medium. Can the defense get a stop and force a field goal attempt? Trying to find room. It's Woods. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Offside. Defense.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. He did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. We know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
And they'll use the ground game here. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line.
And it's 1st and goal. You're thinking about trying to score. You're looking at positive yards, and instead, you're going backwards. That's going to set up a very important 2nd down call here.
And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. He escapes the pocket. And he throws it away. A smart choice that time, but it will bring up 3rd down.
That's a smart heads-up play to me by the quarterback. Would rather throw it in the stands than a tight throw leading to a potential turnover. Wonder what they'll have dialed up here on this 3rd down.
So a challenging situation for this offense on 3rd and goal as they try to get a 1st down and win this with a touchdown. Makes the catch. Can he get in? To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
And now the defense calls timeout, trying to get organized and come up with a stop here in overtime. Here we go, one of the biggest moments of the game so far. The field goal unit out there for a high-pressure attempt. And it's good, a pressure field goal to stay in the game and force another OT.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Okay, so now we've got dueling two-point conversions from here on out to decide this game. Enormous pressure on every snap. Trying for a pick 6 to win the game. No, they've stopped him. Great job by this defense, and the two-point try fails. So the defense does the job, and now this offense comes out for a two-point try to win the game right here. The receiver makes the catch. No, he does not get in. That's a game-saving stop by this defense, and we'll play on. So they set up again, a two-point try to reclaim the lead deep here in overtime. Looking downfield, it's Carr. Here's a throw underneath to the back. No, he is stopped short. They cannot execute the crucial two-point play. They get the huge stop, and now they go for a two-point try to win the game right here. He's looking to throw. And he gets in there to win the game in overtime classic. Wow. Well, Kirk, based on the rankings, this technically is an upset. We just watched two really good teams slug it out, and the team that came in lower ranked picks up the W.
Well, I can't believe you said slug it out. That's a first from you, but I agree. Two ranked teams going head-to-head. Really a fun game to watch. And now let's see how they respond after the results of this game. That can be very interesting to their season.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.